A real concrete ship, 10,000 tons of solid concrete hull, is being used as a ferry on Delaware Bay right now, and the paper reports it like it's a perfectly sensible Tuesday. The year's 1926. Nobody bats an eye. This is the Milford Chronicle out of Milford, Delaware, a small weekly that cost exactly 3 cents. Call that roughly 50 cents today. That's the first thing. A full newspaper for pocket change. Now look at the top center of the page. The headline reads, Concrete Ship, War Failure to Serve, Peace End. The story explains that the 10-starred Atlantus, a ship built during World War I out of poured concrete because steel was too scarce, is going to be sunk deliberately in Delaware Bay near Cape May Point. They're going to sink it on purpose and use it as a ferry dock. 2 wooden hulls will form the sides, and the concrete wreck becomes the pier. The paper describes it as a water experiment with interest. Nobody in 1926 considers this odd. A sunken concrete warship repurposed as a boat landing is just infrastructure. Now come to the center of the page, the big photo spread. There are 2 portraits of young women side by side. The headline says, First and fourth prize winners in Second National Spelling Bee. The Delaware champion is Mary Flood of Selbyville, 13 years old, 8th grade. She traveled to Washington, spelled down 21 of the other contestants, and finished 4th in the whole country. Her prize? $150 in gold. That's roughly $2,700 now. For spelling, in front of a national audience. The paper calls this front page news, not a sidebar, not a human interest kicker. The National Spelling Bee is only in its 2nd year. It's brand new, and Delaware already has a champion. Drop down to the bottom left, and there's a story that almost disappears into the small print. Governor Townsend donates land to veterans. Sussex Post. Number 4, an American Legion post, is getting donated land to build modern clubhouses. The land is in Selbyville. The donor is the governor of Delaware. Fine, good. But right next to it is a notice about the Sussex Levy Court, Delaware's county tax authority, that opens bids for machinery. The winning bid for 2 machines, $1,314, about $23,000 today. The itemized county budget of a small Delaware county, right there on the front page. This is what local news meant in 1926. Every number, every vendor, every bid, public and printed. What this page really is, a 3-cent weekly in a small Delaware town, is a complete record of a community's life. A girl who can spell, a ship made of concrete, a governor who donates land, a county that publishes every penny it spends. The scale is tiny. The accountability is total. That gap is the thing. Another front page tomorrow. If that sounds good to you, subscribe and we'll keep going.